Hey everyone, welcome to the video. Today I am really excited to show you our latest project, online interactive tool that lets you play with old school ciphers and really understand how they work. If you have ever been curious about how messages were secretly sent in the past or just want to understand cryptography in a fun way, then this is for you. Now, cryptography or the art of hiding messages is super important in cybersecurity. It keeps our data private, makes sure things aren't changed, and proves who sent what. But here's the problem, most people only learned it through the dry math or boring theories, and that makes it hard to grasp. My goal was to create a tool that makes it interactive, where you can actually try out cipher yourself. Problem statement is that limited hands-on practice with the real ciphers and abstract math concept that is hard to visualize. So we built a web platform where you can explore 4 famous classical ciphers. First one is a Caesar cipher, Playfair cipher, third one is Hill cipher, and fourth one is a affine cipher. With this tool you can generate keys, encrypt and decrypt messages and watch how the whole process works in real time. It's designed to help you really see the math in action, not just read about it. And this will evaluate your learning gains. And that is the objective of this web platform. Now comes architecture and technology. The cool part, it all runs in your web browser. No need to install anything or send data to the server. We use a plain HTML, CSS and JavaScript, so it works smoothly on computers, tablets or even on your phone. We made sure that the layout adjusts nicely so you get a clean and simple interface no matter what device you are using. Now let's see the overview. The web page is based on the card-based structure. It has a responsive layout for the mobile and desktop, and it has animated transitions for the clarity and clean and neat design. Now let's break down each cipher. First one is the Caesar cipher. This is the simplest one. Think of it like a letter shift. For example, if we set shift is equal to 3, then A will shift as a D and B will shift as a E and so on. So if your message is hello and you shift it by the 3, then you will get the khur as an output. To decrypt, you just shift back. It's a super basic but once used by the Julius Caesar to send a secret message. Now let's see Playfair cipher. This one is a bit more advanced. Instead of working with a single letters, it works with a pair of letters. First, you create a grid using the keyword. Then you break your message into the pairs. And then depending on where the letters land in that grid, you swap them using the specific rules. Same row, same column or forming a rectangle. It's like a playing puzzle game. Suppose you have a message that is hello, then it will break into the pairs of 2, and if there is an extra letter in that message, then X will get added. Now let's see the Hill cipher. Here's where we bring in some light matrix math, but don't worry, I will explain. You take your letters, turn them into the numbers and put them in pairs or groups. Then you use 2 into 2 key matrix to multiply these pairs using the math that wraps around at 26, that is the alphabet cycles. Example, like with a key matrix like 3 rows, 3 columns and 2 rows and 5 columns, the platform does all the calculations for you. It even checks that your matrix works. It's a great way to see how math and encryption come together. Now let's see affine cipher. This cipher uses a simple math formula that is for the encryption. A into X plus B. Mode 26. Here A and B are the two numbers you choose and X is the latest number, like A is equal to 0, B is equal to 1 and so on. Important is that A has to work nicely with the 26 as they need to be co-prime. But don't worry, the tool checks that for you or helps you generate good numbers. To decrypt, you use the modular inverse of A, which sounds fancy, but the platform handles it behind the scene. This one is awesome for showing how simple math can create a strong passwords. Now comes evaluation. I tested this platform with some student and here's what we found. The tool got usability score of 82, which is considered as excellent, and students love how it made complex ideas more visual and hands-on. Now real world use cases. This tool is great for university classes, online cybersecurity courses, or capture the flag trainings or the warm-ups, or just a curious learners who want to play with the ciphers. Now benefit of the project to the cybersecurity. It strengthens core cryptographic skills, improves the problem solving skills, build confidence in handling real world security tasks, and encourage secure implementation practices, and also prepares learners for modern encryption algorithm. Now future scope. In the future, we want to add even more like RSA and AES modules with the visual steps, then a dashboard for progress tracking, and convert to the offline mobile use application, or we will add gamified quizzes and achievement badges. So this is all about the project that we have made. Now let's see how our web page works and it looks. Now this is the web page. Here we have good UI and it shows that we have 4 cards, that is Caesar cipher, Playfair cipher, Hill cipher and Affine cipher. By selecting any one of these using that select button, you can use that. First we will click on the Caesar cipher. Then you will get some interface like this. It shows enter your message, shift value, encrypt, decrypt and clear button, and at the end result will appear here. Now we will enter the message as a hello world and shift value is set as a 3, and now we will encrypt this message by clicking on encrypt button, encrypt, and now you can see that encrypted message as a output. Now we will again copy this encrypted message and we will try to decrypt that message. Now we enter that encrypted message and now we will see how it is going to decrypt it. Shift value is set to the 3 and now we will click on the decrypt button. Now you can see that the message is and at the output we can see that hello world. But if we change the shift value, then now we will change the shift value. We are going to set it as a 4 and now we will click on the decrypt button. See, it is giving another decrypted message. So the one who knows the correct shift value can only decrypt our message. So this is how it is used for sending the secret messages. So this is all about the project. By clicking on back to home button, we can again see the 4 cards and you can use any of these cards as you want. So this is all about it. Thank you so much for watching.